Hey guys, Chelsea here from Making Manzanita, and today we're going to be taking you through the entire transformation of our walk-in closet makeover, and it's a good one. So let's take it all the way back from when we moved into this house. This is what our master bedroom looked like. We had that small reach-in closet, which we quickly removed when we created Quinn's bedroom. On the other side of this wall, we carved out some space there to create the walk-in closet. So that's what we have gotten there. And then we didn't really touch it after we just carved out the walls and put them up. And it looked like this for way too long. After a little love, our master bedroom was eventually renovated and it looked like this for a while. And that's where we're starting with. We haven't done anything in the closet besides put up some temporary rods just to hold our clothes. And then for a while we had a dresser in there. But then when we added the dresser to our bedroom, once we renovated, we took that dresser out and we had a little more room. Now, we actually let the master closet sit kind of like this for, I think, about 3 years. And so we did have a lot of time to think and plan about what we needed and wanted in the closet, which is kind of a benefit. So I guess that's the good part about taking your time with renovations like we did here. We really decided we needed mostly hang up storage because we hang all of our shirts, and I had a couple dresses to hang up, but mostly it was hanging storage that we needed. And then we also wanted a few drawers and some shelves for some baskets. So that's really what we were going for with the closet design. And you can see here, we hadn't even textured the walls or done the floor. So we really had to start back to the basics. So Logan started by texturing the walls, as you saw there. And then now he's moving on here to the flooring. When we added the hardwood floors to our master bedroom, we didn't end up sanding these original hardwoods in the closet just because there was so much junk over here that was shoved into the closet while we were working on the bedroom. So we ended up having to go back and kind of do those floors. We just used a hand sander. Wouldn't recommend that, but for such a small space, it worked. And I'm telling you, there was so much dust after we did the flooring. I was cleaning it up forever. Thought I was done with the sanding dust after we finished the floors, but I forgot Logan had to just sand the drywall. Look at this. Oh my gosh, more cleaning. But today we're gonna start on the walls. So he just got them sanded. I'm gonna wipe everything down and then prime them. So here I am using Kills Drywall Primer. So anytime you have fresh drywall, remember these walls were just textured, you definitely need to put on primer onto the walls. Otherwise, that fresh drywall mud is gonna really soak in the paint and you'll have to do several layers of paint. So primer is a must for fresh drywall. Hey guys, I just finished doing the primer. I'm gonna do one more coat, so I'm waiting for it to dry. But the closet stuff came like last week, I don't know. It came very quickly. So I wanted to show you, this is the wood tone of the closet system that's going in there. And I just want to make sure, what I decided to do is white. Paint the walls white in there. That's what the overwhelming response was, you guys said to do. So I wanted to just hold it up. I really like that combination. So isn't that a pretty color? Of wood there. Yeah, so I like that combo, so I'm gonna go with white paint, and I need to do one more coat of primer, but it's coming along. All right guys, I'm in the process of putting all of my clothes on these new hangers. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be worth it, but I pulled the plug and ordered all new hangers since we're redoing our closet. And now that I'm standing back and I've done this side, I haven't done that side obviously. First of all, I can tell that I gain a lot of room because they're skinnier. Secondly, they just look so much better. Do you agree? It's gonna make the closet look a lot better. So I'm glad I pulled the plug on these. So once the walls were primed and then painted, for the paint color in there, we were using Falling Snow by Bear. Then it was time to install the closet system. And let's just take a minute to talk about the closet system that we chose, because I did a ton of research when I was looking and planning this closet, And we really wanted something that felt custom and that we could design ourselves, but we didn't want to pay the crazy price for a custom closet. I was looking at like $2,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 for something custom. So what we did is we found this brand. We actually just kind of stumbled upon it. It's called Closet Evolution, and it is sold at Home Depot. And they have a great website where you can actually easily design your closet so that it feels really custom. And then what you can do once you get it, you can cut the pieces down to size using just like a circular saws to make it feel like it fits in your space perfectly. And it's great for closets that aren't necessarily standard like ours, and all the pre-made closet organizers just didn't fit. So it's a great option if you have kind of an odd shaped or odd size closet like we do. All right, so Logan's making some good progress today on the closet install. These are like the 3 main pieces. So this one here will have a rod up at the top, and then we'll have 4 drawers down below. And then this will go in the corner. It's just some 12-inch wide shelves, and then in the middle there'll be 2 rods here. And then on this wall, this whole thing gets hung up there, and there'll be 2 more rods. So it's coming along. He's got the rails that they hang up on all installed. He's putting the last one in over there. These work. It's like a French cleat that comes with it that you install there on the studs, or they have toggle bolts if you can't hit the studs. And then it just kind of slides into the little notches on the closet system, and that's how it all hangs up. There are a few pieces that were damaged that we unpacked today, so we actually had to reorder a couple of the drawers. They got broken in shipping, so we're not going to finish probably for another week because we have to wait for those other parts to come, but otherwise it's coming along. We can probably start to get some stuff moved in here, hopefully, while we wait for the last few. All right, so we made a few kind of last minute changes as we started getting everything installed here. This was originally going to go on this wall, and then this panel was gonna go over here with the drawers. But you can see this is obviously a lot wider than this one, which is 24 inches wide. I think this is like 35. And you can kind of tell here, it like came to about right here. And so it just was a little too close to this to have these shelves be usable. Like you couldn't get a basket in and out very easily over there. So we kind of shifted some stuff around, moved this over here. This is all gonna be hanging. We're gonna do 1 rod here, add an extra shelf here. So this will be long hanging for the handful of dresses that I own. I don't own very many. And then we have 1 hanging rack here, and then this will be 4 drawers. So shifted things around a little bit, but I think it looks good. So now we're just getting the rods in place. We have to cut them down manually. So Logan's doing that right now, and then I'll be able to start moving our clothes back in here, thank God. And then we'll just wait for the extra drawers to come to finish it up. But I'm loving the way it's looking so far. So if you are wondering about the cost of this system, we did this project about 1.5 years, so the cost may have gone up, but the cost at the time of purchase, we designed the closet, it was approximately about $600 for the closet system. And then we had some additional costs with the rest of the renovation, like texturing the walls, painting, refinishing the floors. We bought some storage bins, and we were really hoping to keep the all-in cost of the master closet under $1,000, and we were able to do that when it was all said and done. Now, it's not super budget friendly, but I mean, it is $1,000. But when you compare it to some of the like closet systems, the custom ones that I was looking at when we first started researching for this project, they were like $2,000 to $3,000. So we definitely were able to do this on a much better budget. We really loved the online planning tool on Closet Evolution. It allowed us to plan things out and see it visually before we purchased all the materials. So definitely love that part about this system. The 2 things that I didn't love about Closet Evolution, here they are. And the reason I would probably give it about a 3.5 out of 5 stars. So first, that online planning tool was great and super convenient, but the shopping list that it spit out was supposed to add all the things that we needed, the things that we needed to purchase so we could go over to Home Depot and do it. And that list didn't include 100% of the things we needed. I'm not sure if it was just a glitch for our specific closet, but we went to install and found out that we actually needed a few more things and we had to order them separately and then wait for the delivery. So that was kind of frustrating. The next thing that went wrong, as I mentioned, 2 of the 4 drawers were damaged during shipping. Now, I typically wouldn't call this out because it is pretty common for things to get damaged nowadays, but I have to mention it because it didn't happen to 1, but it happened to 2 drawers. However, Closet Evolution was great about it. We called the customer service line and they sent us some replacement parts and it was pretty quick. So all in all, we're super happy with our master closet transformation. I love how it turned out so much better than what we started with, and I am so happy that we were able to do it on a budget and really get something that looks and feels more custom. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe while you're here. We share weekly DIY and renovating videos, and then watch this video next. All right, see you next week.